The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Griffin to throw. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Check that. Ready.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
A gain of 13 yards. And the 49er first down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Here we go, check. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Hey, Crash.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
No, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they tried to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
3rd and long. It's Griffin. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Ronnie Hickman with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no option. You have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense call, it will make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
Flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Another attempt now from 5 yards further back. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Now it's Griffin. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the...
Here we go, bucket off the pick and roll. Gotta go, we don't move it scary. Last time a shed a tear, that when Prince died. Cause if we rockin', then you know we rockin' like a Slipknot. See, this ain't basketball at halftime. We on switch sides. She thinks she love me, but she fell in love with my rich side. I got it for less. Flip that, then I got on a check. Dispatch, then we go on a race. Switch it up if that other place. Mix it up, got a lot on my plate. Got the broccoli and cheese with the beef on the side. This ain't no regular steak. No one wrong way. Richer than me. This ain't up for debate.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
A play fake. Now Moon. Rush coming, and he's taken down. 3 and out. Real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Play action. It's Moon. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
And Walker has it. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Walker. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Let's go!
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, then maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly is the wrong one to run into.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Kenneth Walker. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
49ers nothing. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Let's go now. Hurt. Ready.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. The all-pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. Down the right sideline, powering his way forward. Touchdown, 49ers. Michael Mayer, 69 yards. And the Niners are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They look down the numbers. There he goes. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 34.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fit defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. And this is caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Noah Fant, 39 yards. And the Bengals are able to stretch out their lead. Now Myers for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
49ers 6.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now Griffin on second down. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Go, check.
On third down, Griffin. That's and a loose football, and the Bengals grab it. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10. At the 49ers, 36-yard line.
19. Panther 11.
Moon. That one caught by Rice. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only give up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 7.
18, 5 here. Go.
To throw is RG3. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They'll throw on first down with Griffin. And his throw is incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10. Once again, Griffin. And he holds it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have got it back to within a score. Griffin will try and throw. That ball is caught on the full extension dive by the Hall of Famer Rice. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Now Moon. Throw out wide to Walker. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Back to Walker on first down. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
And going right back to Walker. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, they can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Moon to throw. That's laid out deep for Rice. And this throw will be intercepted. And the 49ers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s, back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Head the street. Head the street. Ready.
Griffin. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a first down. And Griffin must have seen something he didn't like. He's going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Warriors 70.
Now Griffin. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Jerry Rice, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Moon. He's got a man, complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown. Ken Walker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Myers connects on the PAT, and that gives them a 3-point lead. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well,
Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. 78 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Lion. Buffalo 18. Ready.
On second down, Griffin. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Bengals are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Here we go.
The
here we
Bengals
go.
drive about to get going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. The drive will start with an option going left. And a gain of 4 gets them right to the midfield stripe.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
And Walker once more. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. To throw, Moon. Now they go screen. It's complete. The 20. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Here's the give to McIntosh. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Moon. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5. On 4th down, Moon. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play.
Yeah.
But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the 3rd quarter. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, check that. Street.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
They go play action with Griffin. Reggie White, what a force. Got back there for the sack.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall, and they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Mustang 19. Panther 11. Let's go.
Here we go. It's Griffin on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down, and he'll have it it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Here's Griffin to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. He's got it to the 43 here.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
From the gun, it's Griffin. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. There he goes, right side. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Here now, 2nd and goal.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther Street, Panther Street.
On 2nd down, here's Griffin. Over the middle, he's got Mayer. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 40-yard touchdown.
And this is a time of the game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Hester to return from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Carlson able to put this one through, and that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
18, 5 years.
trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, he's got Hester complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Here's 1st down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw. To the left side and caught by Hester. 26 seconds, all that's left in this football game. Here's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
I ain't tripping, this is easy. Easy, got 'em excited to meet me.